Right now at 5, La Crosse's school board is considering the future of elementary consolidations.
And emergency weight restrictions. The La Crosse County Highway Department and the city of Onalaska are restricting certain trucks to travel on various roads.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A 77-year-old Cashton man will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Monroe County Court sentenced Jerome Luke to 31 years in prison for child sex crimes. Prosecutors filed 14 charges against him in 2020, but the case ended in a mistrial. A second trial found him guilty of 12 counts last November. Luke was a Cashton School District bus driver from 1968 to 2012. In a statement, Monroe County Assistant DA Sarah Skiles says, quote, "This sentence ensures Luke is forever removed from our community and cannot further victimize children."
The La Crosse School Board is narrowing down its options for elementary school consolidation, and after hours of debate at last night's meeting, the board is left strongly considering two different paths moving forward.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergott has the story. Allison?
Ken and Emily, the school board is looking to cut $3 million of district expenses, and they say elementary consolidation is the first step. Back in November, the Facility Advisory Committee recommended the district close Northwoods and Hinchin elementaries, but the school board has done essentially a 180 from that. The board is down to two pairings, Emerson and Spence, or Spence and Hinchin, but the school board wants to leave consolidation up to the voters.
And the board is considering a referendum as the option. There were recommendations within the FAC report and from many of our speakers to use revitalize, replace model as we think about the path forward for the district.
And it's likely the question will be on the November ballot. It's back to the drawing board if the referendum fails, but even if the referendum passes, the board's work isn't done. Bauman says the district will need to close another building to reach that $3 million threshold. Bauman also adds that the board could decide which consolidation pairing is up for referendum by as early as February 19th. She says hopefully mid-April is the latest that decision would come. Ken and Emily?
All right, thank you, Allison. Well, it was a very, very lovely one today. I took advantage of it with a hike and a run.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I made sure I was out for as long as I could with this because we don't know how long it's going to last, Greg, right?
That's
It's going to be interesting, but yeah, another day, another record falls for Eau Claire too, and even though La Crosse got up to 54 right now, their record was actually 59, so not quite there, but still, that smashed the old one pretty much at 48 for Eau Claire. Overall, current temperatures are still in the upper 40s to near 50, even low 50s in some certain areas, so once again, a very mild end of March, early April. We do have a cold front up to the north. That front is actually going to stall out, so we have some cloud cover mainly associated with it, not much in the way of precipitation hitting the ground up to the north, but we're going to continue to get cloud cover throughout the next day until we have that storm system get close. So that's what you're going to see this evening. Still very mild, upper 30s still at 10 p.m., so quite warm actually for this time of year. Same story for Eau Claire too, upper 30s with that south wind starting to pick up and once again high clouds. Coming up later, we do have a system that's going to be approaching, but we have another couple days of record warmth. Rain is on the way, and yeah, we might actually see our first taste of thunderstorms this year come Thursday afternoon. So I'll explain that a bit later in the broadcast.
all right. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. Well, the mild weather is softening roads in La Crosse County and creating restrictions for some trucks. Starting today, trucks weighing a certain ton will not be allowed on some county roads as they thought.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is learning about the emergency weight restrictions this evening. Jeremy.
Ken, if you're driving a truck 2, 3 or more axles and it weighs 8, 13 or 18 tons, prepare your route because these vehicles will not be allowed on numerous roads, including some in Onalaska. This is to avoid damage as they warm up. Driving a truck on these Onalaska streets, double check your number of axles and gross weight. Today, La Crosse County and the city of Onalaska are imposing emergency weight restrictions.
It helps protect our roads that are in a worse shape that we have not been able to get to repair yet.
The restrictions applied to Marcoux Road, Green Coulee Road, and Emerald Drive East. According to City of Onalaska engineer Kevin Schubert, the soil on these roads is heavier and tends to hold more water. The soil also differs between the east and west side of Onalaska.
When you're over here on the western part of the city like we are here at City Hall, the underlying soil is a sandier soil, so we don't get a lot of freeze thaw on this side of the city because there's not as much moisture in the underlying soil.
The La Crosse County Highway Department and City of Onalaska normally impose these restrictions in March, but a mild February has pushed them to do so a month early for the first time in 3 years. They might cause a headache for truck drivers, but Langberg says it's helpful for construction workers.
If the frost is out of the ground and the temps are warmer, it gives us a longer construction season, hopefully to minimize impacts to the traveling public. So this makes it easier to reconstruct roads because we can't when they're frozen.
The restrictions are only seasonal, but it remains unknown when they will be lifted.
Truck drivers who have weight-restricted vehicles can still drive on those Onalaska streets, but they will need to contact the City of Onalaska Engineering Department for a permit. Ken and Emily?
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Any driver caught without a permit can receive a citation.
An appeals court in the nation's capital says President Trump can stand trial in connection with charges he plotted to overturn the results of the 2020 election. The D.C. Court of Appeals rejected former President Trump's claims he's immune from prosecution for his actions while in the White House and leading up to the Capitol riots on January 6, 21.
They basically said that former President Trump, for present purposes, is citizen Donald Trump, and he enjoys no greater protection against criminal prosecution than any other citizen of the United States.
Now, his camp responded to the ruling saying, quote, President Trump respectfully disagrees with the D.C. Circuit's decision and will appeal it in order to safeguard the presidency and the Constitution. The wait for this ruling pushed back the federal election interference trial against the former president. It had been scheduled to get underway in less than a month. The former president's options for appeal include the U.S. Supreme Court.
After months of negotiations between the White House, Senate Democrats, and Senate Republicans, GOP lawmakers say a bill that would provide emergency funding for Ukraine, Israel, and strengthen the U.S.-Mexico border is dead on arrival in the House. President Biden, pleading for Congress to pass the bipartisan border security compromise, is blaming former President Donald Trump for trying to kill it. The proposal, which would give the White House new powers to crack down on border crossings, has drawn criticism from both progressives and conservatives in the Senate.
It looks to me and to most of our members as if we have no real chance here to make a law.
I'm angry at our own Republican leadership for going along with it in a terrible bill.
Now, despite the pushback, the Senate is expected to hold a test vote this week on the deal. Meanwhile, in the House, they are moving forward with a vote to impeach the president's DHS secretary. Some Republicans accuse Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas of refusing to comply with immigration laws. If impeached, the Democratic-led Senate would have to hold a trial where Mayorkas is all but certain to be acquitted.
Just ahead, guilty.
A jury has found the mother of a school shooter guilty of involuntary manslaughter. The details after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's big pet care sale is going on now, and that means huge savings on the food, treats, and supplies you need to help keep your pets happy and healthy. Right now, get a free $15 Blain's gift card when you spend $75 on Purina Pro Plan dog or cat food. Pro Plan uses advanced nutrition to create targeted formulas that help your unique pets thrive as they age and develop. So shop our assortment today and find the right Pro Plan formula for your dog or cat at Blain's Farm and Fleet.
When does a credit union become more than a credit union? Maybe it starts simple, getting you in a vehicle that's safe and reliable for your daily trips. Or maybe it's getting your dream vehicle for weekend adventures to remember. Whatever your vehicle needs are, Altra is ready to go the extra mile. With professional loan experts, an easy application, and no payments for 90 days. Apply today at drivealtra.org. Altra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
What's this?
Time.
Time for what?
Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go.
What about me?
You're the first to go.
Hey, I like it here.
Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
Sleep your best sleep on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express. It's the world's premier support system. Plus, get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Michigan jury has found Jennifer Crumbley guilty on all 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for her son's mass shooting at his high school in 2021. The counts were for each student who was killed.
Christian Benavides has the details.
We find the defendant guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
It took jurors 2 days of deliberating to reach their guilty verdict. After it was read, Jennifer Crumbley was handcuffed and led out of the courtroom. During the trial, Crumbley took the stand in her own defense.
If you could change what happened, would you?
Oh, absolutely. I wish he would have killed us instead.
The case examined if she should be held responsible for her son's 2021 shooting that killed 4 students at Oxford High School in Michigan. She testified that her son did suffer from some anxiety.
Not to a level where I felt he needed to go see a psychiatrist or a mental health professional right away, no.
She also said her husband, James, bought the gun used in the shooting 4 days beforehand and was responsible for storing the weapon.
I just didn't feel comfortable being in charge of that. It was more his thing.
Prosecutors argued Jennifer Crumbley could have prevented the shooting after she and her husband were called to a meeting at the school about their son's behavior and then left him there that day.
She could have searched the backpack. She could have asked her son where the gun was. She could have locked the ammunition. She could have locked the gun. She could have taken him home.
Crumbley is scheduled to be sentenced in April. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
Now, Crumbley's son pleaded guilty to the school shooting and is serving a life prison sentence. Her husband, James Crumbley, will be tried separately next month.
American credit card debt is at a record high.
What an analyst says could be causing it.
And yeah, we have record warmth, but we actually might see the first seasons of thunderstorms happening on Thursday. I'll break down when we might see the rain, if we'll see any snow with it, and what those temperatures look like as we go through the weekend. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you. With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Planning a home renovation? Save money on demolition and disposal fees by contacting Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim Program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed material at the ReStore rather than sending it to a landfill. To schedule your free reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim. All love, there's a whole lot to love. The stars. Everybody calm down. And HGTV Week.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
A new report shows U.S. household debt continues to climb.
The Federal Reserve Bank of New York says a big part of that is credit card debt, which hit another new record. Americans now collectively owe $1.13 trillion, and that is a 46% increase from the beginning of 2021.
I think that really speaks to high inflation and high interest rates. The average credit card right now charges a record high 20.74%. That's making it harder for people to get out of debt, as is the fact that they're charging more things.
The report also says credit card and auto loan delinquencies are continuing to rise, notably among younger borrowers. Financial experts say if you have credit card debt, transferring that debt to a zero balance transfer card, one that doesn't charge interest for up to 21 months, could help.
More than 750,000 Hondas and Acuras are being recalled due to an airbag-related problem. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the front passenger seat weight sensor of these vehicles can short-circuit and deploy an airbag unintentionally. The recall affects 16 Honda and Acura models from 2020 to 2022, including Pilots, Accords, Passports, and CR-Vs. Honda says there haven't been any reports of injuries or deaths related to this malfunction.
Well, in the region, just absolutely lovely conditions. Temperatures in the 50s, a lot of good sunlight today. But will these conditions last? Let's get the latest from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
They'll last for about another day and a half, and then we have some changes coming, but nothing really significant winter storm-wise for going into the weekend and next. We're just going to kind of go back to, like I said, instead of early April, we'll be back to like early March type weather. But really, we're watching the system to the west. It's really been pounded. Southern California, now it's ejecting into the southern Nevada and Arizona. That is eventually the system that will give us our precipitation, but it's still got about another 36 hours or 48 hours till get here, really the bulk of it. But for tonight, on and off high cloud cover. We're still going to see a lot of that throughout the night and tomorrow. Once again, you'll still see the sun through that, but as you wake up tomorrow morning, we should be fairly warm. Once again, mid to upper 30s, so quite warm. The south wind will start picking up as we go out throughout the mornings and afternoons. Our temperatures should climb all the way up to the low 50s in the early afternoon. Winds will pick up. All the precipitation will still stay well to the west or north, and a lot of that probably won't even reach the ground yet as the system gets closer. So as we go through tomorrow evening, still very similar conditions, low 50s. Cloud cover starts thickening up as we go through Wednesday night, and that's the start of the system that we're going to be watching. Winds, you're going to notice that tomorrow probably in the afternoon start picking up out of the south. Mornings 10 to 15, afternoon hours probably getting 15 to maybe 20. Higher elevations, further areas out to the west. We may see a little bit of stronger winds. They will continue through the evening commute. Nothing's too strong, but that's going to be the trend going throughout the next several days. Now for high temperatures tomorrow, we probably will set records once again. We're going with 53 as a forecast high, but we've been kind of undercutting it, so there's a good chance we could be 55, 56 tomorrow, so that will break both the records, maybe even smash the one at Eau Claire like they did today. And Thursday, Probably the last day we're going to see warm conditions here, at least record-breaking. We'll probably break a few records there, including the overnight low going to Thursday, which may struggle to get below 45. The system coming is going to come in waves. Really, it's going to be Wednesday night. We're going to see some of the precipitation come through, and then Thursday morning's commute looks like a good shot that it's going to be wet. That's going to be another batch that's going to come through the area. We'll probably see a break around Thursday noon to early afternoon before the front comes through, and that has a potential right there as it works its way up to produce maybe a few thunderstorms. That line will come through probably during the evening commute, depends on the timing. Once that gets out of the area, then I think Thursday night into Friday will be more just cloud cover with some drizzle, maybe a few flurries, but we shouldn't expect too much rain going into Friday morning. So that's kind of what we're expecting with right now. We'll have to keep an eye on Thursday evening just for the thunderstorms. Otherwise, we're not expecting any winter type precipitation, at least through Friday with this system. So it's just going to be a wet one for the commutes. There's your thunderstorm forecast. Nothing severe, but we just, like I said, it's the first time we've seen this year that we actually have a potential to see some thunderstorms, and it's really going to be that Thursday evening commute. Snow-wise, everything to the north, we're not going to be expecting any of that. And next week, we're just going to see more cooler flow with potential little weak waves to come through. Once again, maybe some snow here and there, but nothing significant even next week that we'll see. But overall for tonight, we're looking at temperatures mid-30s, upper 30s. High cloud cover as we go through tomorrow. Very similar story we saw today. Mid-50s potentially, record level warmth, and then we'll start seeing the precipitation come to focus Wednesday night through Thursday. And once again, we could see some thunderstorms Thursday evening, and then the rest of the weekend beyond Saturday just looks cloudy and dry, but you notice the temperatures are coming back down. Still above average. Maybe by Valentine's Day we'll be closer to where we should be, which is around the low 30s by then.
All right.
So just get ready for some wet weather. No snow, but yeah, say goodbye to the 50s then.
Okay, we will. Bye-bye. All right.
Thanks, Greg.
When we come back, Swifties and football fans alike are gearing up for the Super Bowl.
A look at the impact Taylor Swift has had on football's television ratings.
Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning, we'll have the director of the upcoming Lacrosse Pump House show, Cocktails and Cabaret, live in studio to talk about their upcoming romantic musical performance. Have a great Tuesday night, everyone.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.19 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. You see that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.42% APY.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, there's no shortage of superstars in Las Vegas this week for Super Bowl 58 festivities, but one person who isn't even in Sin City just yet is still the talk of the town.
Of course she is. Taylor Swift's love story with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce caused ratings to skyrocket, especially among women and girls. Swift has a concert the day before the Super Bowl in Japan, but even the Japanese embassy is assuring Swifties she'll be able to make it back to Vegas to cheer on the Chiefs.
During opening night, Travis Kelce fielding more questions about his Grammy-winning girlfriend than his Super Bowl opponents, the San Francisco 49ers.
It's been fun to kind of gather the Swifties in the Chiefs kingdom and open them up to the football world and the sports world.
As for fans of both Taylor and the 49ers, they are navigating a mental labyrinth as they cheer against her this Sunday.
Oh no, only one of these teams will live out their wildest dreams with a Super Bowl victory on Sunday. The other will just have to shake it off.
So clever.
You know, good for them. I'm just going to say, good for them.
Yeah.
Let them soak it up while they can.
They're finding love. Obviously, Swifties go on a different level fandom-wise, as opposed to maybe other top artists around the country.
But we might make some lifelong football fans after this experience of bringing more people into the game.
You've seen that quite a lot. I mean, Travis has a podcast with his brother, and a lot of the comments on their YouTube page are from women who have not watched football before this, but Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce bring them into this new world almost, and they like it.
They're mover and shakers.
The
I love it.
NFL loves it.
Yep, exactly. All right, we'll have one more check on your forecast when we come back.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Seeing clearly matters. Being seen matters more. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising. But at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in culture and academics. Our students are given the tools for high school academic success while also enjoying athletics, choir, and band. Our on-site industrial arts program provides advanced welding and advanced woodworking programs, along with Industry 4.0 classes. Luther High School is a Wisconsin parental choice school. All families who apply to Luther receive tuition grants. Your Luther High School, Christ-centered education, encouraging and preparing students for life. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Ever wonder why most window replacements fail? It's the installation process. Hi, I'm Steve from Clear Choice. Many companies rush through installations using the caulk and walk methods. They pop the old windows out, slap the new ones in, add a few screws and smears of caulk, then hurry on to the next job. Your window ends up barely hanging on. At Clear Choice, our Weather Guardian installation process ensures your windows are secure and airtight. Don't compromise on quality. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions for windows that stand the test of time.
All right, we're looking at mild conditions overnight. In fact, the record high low for tonight is likely 35. So it could be a record temp tonight just because how warm it is for both locations. And then tomorrow, record temperatures once again could be the mid-50s. That may be a little bit too low. We might see 50 to 56. Rain comes in Wednesday night, and then on and off rain Thursday with maybe some thunderstorms.
Maybe.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.